Alright, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the build. This is going to be my part 3 of my air conditioner install. The initial pump that I bought, it just wasn't strong enough. It was 500 liters per hour. So after 10 days later, I finally got the next pump. This is going to be 1,000, just about 1,100 liters per hour. So this ought to give me, you know, I don't know, 280 gallons or something like that per hour. This ought to give me the boost that I need to go from the air conditioner back to the fridge and then back to the Aircon. The Aircon is about, I don't know, a solid 3 feet off the floor. The other pump, it just didn't have the height pressure, the head pressure to push it up. And another thing, once the radiator filled up with water, you know, that water weight is like 2 liters of water or something like that inside of it, and it was just too much for the little pump. This has a flow control switch on it too, so you know I can just adjust it to the right amount water flow. So right here I got the hose cut and put another PVC down in there. I gotta put the plug for the pump here has got to run through the hole first, but anyway, I already got everything ran. Hose is there. I'm gonna run to the store and get some ice just to do it. This is not even on, and I got the van on right now, and it's like, you know, the air's on, so it's kind of cooling off back here. But you can see right here my temperature. We're 28 Celsius, you know, just in the vehicle. So that's not good. It's like, you know, I don't know, that's 90. All right, I got the hoses hooked up. I cut this back a little bit just to make it fit a little bit better. You can see that's kind of sunken in. Have to trim that off a little more. So now I can close it and open it without it tearing up stuff. I got this huge block of ice. I'm just gonna put some water in here in a minute, and then that's it. I think we have a good product here to just go ahead and turn it on and do a test. Yeah, it's still hot. It's cooling down, the sun's going down, but well, now let me grab some water and put water in here. And I got to get an extension cord to plug it in. It doesn't reach anywhere, but I'll be back, and I think we're gonna be solid to run our first test in the van. All right, we don't have any leaks. The fans are on. It's kind of hard to see. I have to go take the wires up here. There's just 12 volts for that, but so far so good. Everything is just holding up great. No leaks, and you know, the air coming out of here is just, oh, it just feels so nice. It's like a soft coolness, but it's like something you could really sleep on without it being too cold and blowing too hard in my face. So all right guys, back to the drawing board. I finally got my Tupperware. It took a minute to find the exact size that I needed. The pump, you know, my pump is probably it's about 3 inches, 3 by 4. So I needed to have something that was deep enough to hold water as well as fit under the compartment of this housing right here where the compressor is. So that took a minute, but anyway, we're good to go. So right here I have where the PVC pipes will go down into the cooler, into the fridge, and they're gonna just come right through here. This is just gonna hold water in the pump. It's gonna recirculate the water. It's gonna come out one hole through a hose, do the radiator in the van, and then back again here. So that'll give me some good air conditioning effect, I think, in the back. So I gotta make 2 holes. I'm using this hose in the van, so one will be right here. They'll be side by side right here in this area. And this is gonna be a pretty tight fitting in there, but well, the PVC pipes come down on the wall through the plastic here and then into the compartment. It's gonna be pretty tight against the wall, but I got about 1/4 of an inch to work with, and I got about 1/4 of an inch of space with the PVC pipes in there. So It'll be tight, but I think we're gonna get it, you know. And then this is like a little bit flexible, so should be all right. Nice. All right. 2 holes there. Probably got to route them out a little bit to make sure the hose fits, but probably be close. You can squeeze it in. Oh yeah, not bad. Just fits. So the PVC will definitely fit through here. That is nice. Yeah, I didn't want to make it too big where, you know, for moving around the van or driving or whatever and then water splashing out. I just want it to be just the right fit. So I got to get my little hand vacuum there. I got some plastic pieces everywhere. I got to vacuum up real quick. Right, as you can see, I got the hoses coming through the plastic lid of the container. It's going to come through. The pump will go in. And then just the bottom will just hang out down here, connected to this hose. And that's it. We'll put the bottom in and see how all this fits. It's a really tight fit, but I need the maximum water I can get to be able to push, you know, I don't know, 2 liters or so through the radiator. So yeah, everything's coming up here. I made this hole, or you know, this is a little bit bigger now, so it'll fit. All right, so back to the drawing board. I'm going back to the flex hose. I'm just gonna come up with it. It needs to be flexible to put the actual bottom, the base. Where I put it at. So this has to kind of go in at an angle like this with the lid, and you know, lay flat and then slide in, and then the lid just kind of fits on it. The problem is, you know, the PVC is just not flexible, so that's preventing me from actually getting this all the way in. I don't want to just keep making holes bigger. The bigger the holes are, the more cold air I'll just start losing, and I'll just start getting, I think, making it inefficient. So anyway, I'm gonna go back with flex hoses. That way it's nice and soft. I can slide it in, it's forgiving, it bends, and you know, back to square one as I was with this. So, but anyway, as it comes through the kind of 90 degrees out of the fridge and then turns, I have enough of these elbows and pieces I can cut to add on to the end of it like this, and then I can just kind of snake it through. The problem is with this, I can't bend it 90 degrees because it'll kink and then the water won't flow through it. But anyway, I got enough 90-degree joints, so I can make it work now. Anyway, I'm starting to like this better anyway. And it's easier to take it in and out and move it. I didn't really like the PVC coming through and 90 degreeing too much, because when I slide the whole thing in the cabinet, it's holding cabinet in and out, it's just kind of tight. But anyway, let's just press on with this. We're gonna just keep modifying it because I'm gonna get it. So that's how, you know, we'll just keep on full sending it until we figure it out and we get a good product. But anyway, this is already through the plastic, and it gives me enough room to work with it. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna cut this and then add the second piece down through the other hole. All right, we have success so far. It is in. It is connected in there. You can see they come through. It's nice and tight. I can lift this side here to put water into it as I need to fill it. And it's going to be a little hard to get it to lock in because this lid is like a 4-sided lock. So it kind of, I can't grab the other side in there, but anyway, I think we got something that's going to work for sure. So now I'm going to go ahead and we'll have to put it all back together and go put it back in the van, see what we come up with. So this, see, it can bend a little bit without kinking, but yeah, I can use these elbows now and just these 90s. bend it through and come back out, see what that looks like. All right, I had to fix the cord. Of course, the plug part wouldn't fit through the hole. It's just too big. So I had to cut it and join it together. I'm gonna I have some soldering connectors here, and then some heat shrink will come over that. Double protect it. This little baby pump, by the way, it's like extremely low power. So, you know, this is gonna be easy. It's not, I wouldn't recommend ever splicing a wire if you're doing a high amperage item, so that's not safe. But this pump and me watching it the whole time, and it's just, it'll be alright. Alright, back in the van here. I'm going to install the fridge down in here. You guys can see I never showed it, you know, without the fridge in there. So it's actually a really big cabinet space. And I have, those are 100-pound rails on both sides there. So I'm going to go ahead and run this. The pump runs on 100 volts. So I had to buy this. It's 3 meters. I'm going to go ahead and just snake it back through there and behind all this stuff, and it'll come out over here. And I have an outlet right here, so it'll just be all right. And I'll just have to plug it. I'll just plug it in and unplug it whenever, you know, whenever I use it or don't use it. I could add a switch on it later, make it fancy, but for now, this is just gonna work for a while. I'm gonna go, we're gonna go make a mountain hike tomorrow and a van trip, so I need the fridge working, and I need the you know, aircon on, and it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Come back, probably cook something, take a shower. Tomorrow's gonna be a full use day of everything in the van, so I'm kind of stoked. All right, let's just do a function check. I got a zip tie here. It's holding it nice and flush on the side. I got space to plug it in right here. Let's just see how this looks. Oh, nice. It just stows right in there. Just open it up. Opens all the way up. I can open it. So that is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this up, and then I'll go ahead and cut this off. Alright. Chop off the ends there so it's not too sharp. A little bit more. I would be the one to cut myself on that. All right, I'm liking it. And the hose should just curl the way it's kind of like S-shaped back in there, so it should just curl up. Hopefully it doesn't kink and collapse in on itself, and then it stops the water flow. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that and just see, you know, if we stop losing temperature, if the temperature started to rise here on the temperature gauge, then that tells me that the pump's running but the water's just not circulating. So I think it's all right. You know, I don't really like this hose much, but it kind of kinks in on itself. And all right, so I got the 12-volt plug on. See if we got some power here. Oh yeah, it's nice. The compressor's on. I can feel it. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, lights on. So yeah, this is not going to be too bad. You know, we've never just packed this thing so full to where we just couldn't use it. Our meals are typically very simple, like 2 steaks each, and you know, some salad, bread, couple side things. But you know, this is enough for easily just a couple days of food and drinks, and then, you know, we can always just keep the drinks in the back and put them in here as we need. But yeah, I could totally put like a 6-pack there on the bottom, and then food on top. It's not going to be a big deal. And of course, I mean, I can always just bring an ice chest with us if we ever need. But all right, yeah, so that's on. Everything's working, so I am liking it. So yeah, just have a mess. So future project, we got the futon. I gotta make the bed right here. It's gonna kind of cut out and go to the left, and then kind of L shape. And I got the adhesive tape. It's like Velcro, but it's the click type underneath there. I'm gonna go ahead and just seal that down tomorrow, and that's not gonna be able to move. I gotta move the you can see the hose back in there. I gotta fix some of that and just make it a little bit tidy back there. But other than that, yeah, I had to bring out the heater gun. This hose, couldn't get it to quite cinch down all the way, but yeah, the heater gun does it. It'll just melt stuff until it gets, you know, so malleable I can work with it. But anyway, well, this is it. Tomorrow is a official van Aircon trip day. So, well, anyway, guys, well, that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. It's getting late at night. I'm gonna test everything tomorrow and take a van trip. I think it's gonna just work great. Hopefully, I got a lot of time, as you guys know. This is my 3rd video of all of this, but finally, I think I'm good to go. And tomorrow will be the test. Can't wait. Leave it on all day. I'm gonna just run it all day and just let it make cold water, and just let the aircon just run. And you know, when we're driving, of course, with the air conditioner up front, I can feel it blowing right now. The engine's on, and it's actually like, it's stronger than an ordinary car's air conditioner. It's a super strong fan, and you know, it's made to throw the air all the way back here to the back. So this van doesn't have a rear air conditioner. But anyway, it's like really cool sitting here right now, even though it's like 100 degrees outside. So it's very very strong. But with the aircon running back here, I just think it's going to be just super awesome and chilled down temperature, and very nice and comfortable. And like I said, once we're parked and we go mountain hike, when I come back, I'm just going to leave it on the whole day, and come back to hopefully a nice cool van, and you know, have everything just keep the humidity out and keep the temperature down in here, and it ought to be nice to come back and refresh from a good mountain hike. But with that, guys, as always, take care. The next video upload later on, that will be a mountain hike. So anyway, as always, stay safe out there, take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the next one.